So I did a poll on Twitter asking what the topic for this video should be. I actually wanted to talk about Tyler, the creator. Like saying something nice, saying something positive. I guess I'll do that for one of the February videos, because this one's actually for January. I'm sorry. Anyway, yeah. Wants to do something nice and positive and cool and sweet, something that makes me happy. I mean, the reason I did the poll is because my Kendrick Lamar video did not get a lot of views at all. So I kind of had the sense that, oh, maybe people don't want to hear me talk about music. But yeah, no, the thing that got the most votes was talking about why Smash Ultimate sucks. And, I aim to please, and I've had this rant on my soul, basically since the game came out. I mean, fuck. Melee, clearly the best one, right? If you disagree, you're wrong. I'm sorry. It's so obvious and so clear to me. And, like, I'm getting to the point where, yeah, from the start, I was pretty sure that Ultimate was, in fact, better than Smash Wii U. I think Smash Wii U / 3DS is the weakest Smash game, and I don't think it's a bad game. It did piss me off a lot, like, just playing online. But then, at the same time, so, I guess what makes Smash Ultimate so frustrating is that there are things about it that are even worse than Smash Wii U, and then even just compared to, like, me. See, people will say Brawl is the worst one. Honestly, I'm not sure if Brawl is even worse than Smash Ultimate. I think Brawl might be better. And I know that that's really, like, a stupid opinion, and, like, really... I'm, like, kind of speaking from the heart and, like, letting my nostalgia bias control me. But, like, I mean, right now, in this specific case, I don't care, right? I remember... I know if I played Brawl now, I remember going back to it being like, whoa, this game really is fucking slow, and tripping is stupid, and blah, 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 all this stuff. But, goddammit, when I played it, just my entire being was complete and utter joy, and I could not imagine a better video game, And man, fucking Subspace Emissary is epic. Don't at me. Bring it back. I'll pay for it. I'll pay for the, like, Subspace Emissary DLC. Well, I should probably finish World of Light, to be honest. I actually enjoyed World of Light when I played it. I never finished it, but I should go back to that. I think I talked before about the idea that, oh man, if I just had a week off, I would just go ass deep on World of Light. Just play that. Because, yeah, when you're playing Smash Ultimate, and when you're not taking it super seriously, it's actually a fun game. But yeah, I was gonna say, blah, there's shit about Smash Ultimate that's even worse than Wii U somehow. I've made this tweet a billion times at this point, but it bears repeating that I'm positive. Maybe I should put the gain on my mic. No, actually it seems fine. Yeah, I'm sorry. Like, the waves in Audition seem, for the most part, they seem pretty fine, but sometimes my voice is raised slightly, and then they almost peak. No. Yet it gives me, like, the green thing on the gain meter on my interface, so it should be fine. It should be okay. Yeah. See, I'm peaking right now in Audition. But it's still green. And like just now, when I tested it on the headset, it sounded fine. So, And like, yeah, that was before I turned down the gain. Yeah, I don't know. I guess I'll just leave it like this. This tangent aside, yeah, it bears repeating. I'm honestly, I'm positive that I had more stable online matches in Smash 3DS than I do in Smash Ultimate. Like, I had a more pleasant online experience in Smash 3DS than I did in Ultimate. And that's not even mentioning Smash Wii U. Like, Smash Wii U, honestly, was not that bad. It was more the mechanics were the problem with that game. The thing is, though, that the mechanics are still a problem in Ultimate. On top of the online, I guess it's just, more people are playing. And that's why you tend to run into shitty connections more. And also, yeah, I guess because the Switch is a handheld, even though for both systems you need the fucking stupid LAN adapter, you're more likely to use Wi-Fi on the Switch than you are on the Wii U, because you're already using Wi-Fi when it's a handheld. And I guess some people are just straight up not playing with the dock, right? So that complicates matters. It's definitely the kind of game that just would benefit so much from rollback netcode. Fuck. Jesus. Just, like, I think like 2 nights ago, I had a match where literally the inputs were just delayed by 2 seconds. Like 2 full seconds. It's not even a joke. And was unplayable. I just had to kill myself instantly. And that shit, it's not a one-off thing. Like, it's the majority of matches that just go so poorly in terms of the bandwidth, And, yeah, just the matchmaking in general is so stupid. I still have not... I think I was in Elite Smash for like a minute, and then I immediately dropped out, and then I didn't make it back into it. So right now, see, with Wolf, I'm at like 5.5 million GSP or something like that. And I think at like a little above 6 million, you get into Elite Smash, but it's such a fucking pain in the ass. It's such a fucking excruciating experience to just get to that point. You're gonna, like, I just don't know if it gets better on Elite Smash. I'm like kind of telling myself, yeah, maybe once I reach that point, I'll have stable matches with good connections, shit like that. But I just don't know if it's gonna be worth the fucking the concussion, the brain damage, and yeah, that's my whole point, that the matchmaking at Smash Wii U and Smash 3DS with For Glory and For Fun, what was the problem with that? That was perfect. That was the perfect system. Or like maybe just do like Halo or something where you have, or like every multiplayer game where you just have playlists, like, oh, this is the playlist for fucking items, and this is the playlist with moving stages, blah blah blah, and that way you can just have something for everyone, and then you can just update it weekly or something, have new playlists all the time. How cool would that be? And they're updating the fucking stickers all the time, so like the sticker board thing, so why the fuck? It's like, it feels like it would be so easy to I don't want to sound I don't want to do like too much evil business speak, right? But it feels like it would be so easy to like monetize the online of this game more. Have events, have fucking skins, costumes, all this shit. Like, I wouldn't really care about it. But I guess my point is just that it seems like Nintendo doesn't care. It seems like, I mean, yeah, because since they're doing things like that, or they used to do things like that with Splatoon, right? It seems to me that Nintendo themselves aren't opposed to the idea of Smash as like a living game, or as to the idea of living games in general, like online living games. It seems to me that Sakurai has to be the factor. Sakurai is probably how I say them. Excuse me. It seems to me that he is probably the limiting factor, and like probably also, the same thing with patch notes. I know they've been better about patch notes with Smash Ultimate, but yeah, I just get the sense Sakurai does not want Smash as a living online kind of thing. It's not a priority for him. Esports is not really a priority for him, and to some extent, that is a good thing, right? You can just see how the esports craze corrupts a lot of games and, just sets the wrong priorities for some developers. I get that that's a problem, right? But then with Smash, it's just too much the other way, I think. And that's why, when I say Brawl, probably better, right? That game, it just feels more ambitious for its time. And I hate saying, for its time, blah, blah, blah. I hate making that kind of argument usually. But in this instance, I don't really care. I'm just gonna say, just even having an online mode on the Wii in 2008 was kind of novel, even though it was unplayable. I'm more forgiving, I guess, of Brawl having shitty online than I am with Smash Ultimate. Fuck. And that's not even touching, like, the other thing that's also worse about Smash Ultimate, or the worst, even, is the fucking input delay. Oh my god. Even when you're playing offline, obviously it's way better offline. It feels like a different game when you're playing offline, for sure. Like, I'm actually having fun offline. Most of the time, yeah. Because, see, I don't know anyone to play competitively with offline. I probably should not seek out tournaments, if we're honest. Yeah. But yeah. The bottom line, though, is that fucking even offline, you're dealing with the highest input delay of any Smash game. And, like, I noticed it immediately when I played. And there's just even more tiny quirks in the controls that really bug me. Like, the biggest one is that sometimes the C-stick will just not do anything. You can't, or like, if you hit the C-stick while your character is in recovery, sometimes the move will not be buffered. So, that's a whole other thing. So Smash Ultimate, since Brawl, the Smash series has been using a buffer system, where if you press a button while your character is, like, recovering from an action, the input will just come out as soon as the recovery finishes, or like as soon as it can, basically. So, let's say I'm playing Wolf, I do a dash attack, and then while the dash attack is happening, I press the right stick up to do an up tilt, with my stick set to tilt instead of smash, obviously. And then once the dash attack finishes, it's not that simple. You do have to press it in a certain window. Like, there is some kind of logic to the buffer system, the way it works. But yeah, basically the idea is that you can press the button way too early, and then the attack will still come out. For some people, that is a good thing. Like, that feels comfortable to them. I get that. But there's just so many scenarios where the buffering system is just so overzealous and so stupid, and where it just gets you into trouble. For example, when I recover back onto the stage, right? I use my double jump first, my second jump. And then I know I'll probably reach the ledge with just the double jump, but to be safe, I still press up B. But my up B input doesn't actually happen. Like, I don't press the button until he's already grabbing the ledge, right? Like, those two moments are kind of coinciding. And then because of the buffering system, that up B, instead of as my special, it will be interpreted as an attack. Like, I'm hanging on the ledge and then I'm attacking. So what will happen is my character will do a ledge attack, get on the stage, and do a strike. And that can be punished, right? And that's obviously not what I wanted, right? I wanted to grab the ledge and then decide what I do. But because I press the button, the game will do that, and then I'll get punished. And that has happened to me so many freaking times. And it's like, you just don't fucking know what the solution is, because if I don't press up B, I don't feel safe in my recovery, right? I feel like maybe I'll miss, maybe I will miscalculate the jump. So in every, like in Melee, I would just do that, and, you know, it's fine. I don't have to worry about it. I can just press it to be safe. Whereas here, I know it might get me in trouble if it's not what I wanted to do. And it's stupid. What the fuck else did I want to say? Yeah, so even though the buffering system, so that's just quirks of the buffering system, blah, right? And you can kind of accept that as part of the logic of the game and get used to it or whatever. But then you have the thing with the C-stick where sometimes it just decides to not buffer your inputs. And it's so, like why does that even happen? It does not feel intentional at all. I've heard people say, oh, you just need to time your moves better then. Like, maybe that's the intent. They want you to time your moves better. But that makes no sense. Because literally every other part of the game is not like that. So why is it just C-sticking? Especially when, by default, the C-stick is not even set to tilt. It's set to smash. And smashes you wouldn't mash out anyway, right? You would, like, tilts or, you know, tilt attacks are the only thing you would mash out. So for those, it's a problem with the fucking, you know, with the buffering. And because the whole game works this way, you kind of expect, well, yeah, that's the thing. It's not even that it's not buffered. That wasn't even the problem. The problem is if you mash, it just won't come out. It just, like, nothing will happen. Your character will just stay, you know, in neutral, I guess. Yeah, in a neutral position. In Melee, if, like, Melee doesn't have tilt stick, but, like, let's assume it works with the same logic. If you mashed, at some point it would just start coming out, right? Yeah, obviously with Melee, there's no buffering system. So, if you press the button too early, nothing happens. And if you press it too late, you might do your move later than you would have been actually able to. So that's why Melee you would actually mash, because it's just the safest way to ensure that your move comes out as soon as possible. And to me, it just feels a little bit more consistent. You know, I don't have to rely on the fucking, you know, the system in the game to do things for me. I can just press the button when I feel is right. Yeah. So that's just tiny nitpicks with the game, right? That really, if you try to take it a little bit more seriously, that kind of stuff just drives you fucking insane. Because it feels like it would be so easy to fix. Well, the input delay, obviously, it's like, because the game looks so beautiful. Well, I should put the word beautiful in quotation marks, because, like, the lighting, it is pretty impressive. And, like, it does create some really cool shots and images. I'd say a character like Youngling is very much favored by the new lighting, or like the Pokemon all look great with the new lighting. Favored by them? I think I wanted to say flattered. Yeah. I mean, they both kind of make sense. Anyway, so that's all good, but then you have a character like Joker, who kind of, in most instances, looks kind of disgusting. I don't know if it's the model, I don't know what it is, but I just know it looks super jank, and it makes the game feel... It's one of the things that makes the game feel slightly less polished than previous Smash games. And, I mean, we have this... You know, like, a lot of people are aware of, like, the jank hitboxes and all of this kind of stuff. I guess it is strange to think that, like, so much of this game was built off of the base of Smash Wii U, right? Like, mostly they just, they took the game, and then they tweaked the mechanics, tweaked some of the characters, added the new lighting, added new characters, added World of Light. Like, it's a lot of stuff. I'm not saying it's not a lot of stuff, but, I mean, the Wii U game came out, 2014, I want to say? 2014? 2014? And I guess then, yeah, they worked on it for like another 2 years of DLC. And then, they worked on Ultimate for 2 years. So, fuck. Like, I don't know, 2 years for the stuff they did, I think, feels like a lot of time. Yeah. A lot of stuff was not made from scratch, and I think that's fine. It's just, it's hard to explain where the lack of polish comes from, you know, compared to other Smash games. Because, and like I would already say that, you know, Smash Wii U, some of the DLC characters looked very jank. I think Cloud's model was kind of fucked up. Who else had a fucked up model? There's someone else who had a fucked up model. I don't know. Ryu looked great. I remember that. Doesn't matter. But yeah, it's just, I'm wondering, like, the lighting, yes, it does look cool in a lot of scenes, but generally, was it worth all the extra input lag? Probably not. Like, goddammit, you feel it, and it feels slow, and it feels like I just can't respond as quickly as I want to, and, it's one of the slowest playing fighting games because of that, like, currently on the market. And, like, I mean, that has been a whole thing with fucking fighting games in general, you know, this gen, like, input lag and just using Unreal Engine and all this fucking shit. Fuck, I want to know, hang on, I need to check right now. Samurai Showdown is not out on the Switch yet, right? But did they, I know they fixed the input lag on the PS4 version. But, like, what about Xbox? Yeah, they reduced it to 4 frames. That's pretty crazy after the demo. But, like, at the same time, it makes you wonder, like, why the fuck was it not, like, if they fixed it so quickly, like, why was that not, you know, more of a priority? Or, like, why did they not know about this? Or, like what is the deal? What's the problem? What did they do? What did they do to fix it? And yeah, I mean, the PS4 version was, in the case of Samurai Showdown, was the one where they talked about it. So it makes me wonder, did they do anything for the Xbox version? I still want to buy that game probably at some point. Well, do I? I don't know. Manages to have its input lag, yeah. See, I don't think Smash is that slow, like 8 frames or something. It's not 8 frames. It's like maybe like 6 frames, something like that. That's still pretty slow though. Yeah. 4 frames is pretty good, I'd say. You have to think, like, all this stuff just adds up. Like, 2 extra frames does not sound like much, but because it adds up like that, yeah. And then, yeah, you compare just something like Skullgirls, which is so smooth and so responsive and so fast, that is fucking ridiculous. Yeah. You just wish every game could play like that. Yeah, I don't know. Samurai Showdown. Switch version is coming in 2 weeks. Maybe I'll wait for that. Well, actually, it does look a lot worse graphically, so I don't know. But then also, Samurai Showdown just seems not worth it because fucking delay-based netcode. Like, what is the point? Why would I play it? Ugh. It's just, man, fighting games. Ugh. Like, that's the thing, I'm so, like, new Guilty Gear, right? I think I'm one of those people who aren't gonna have a problem with all the mechanical changes, right? I think I'm in that exact niche of people that they're trying to appeal to, right? People who like fighting games, but are still very intimidated by and overwhelmed by Guilty Gear. And who need a simpler Guilty Gear to kind of get it, right? And, like, I feel sorry already for all the people who are gonna hate Strive, but I don't know. I think I'm probably gonna like it. But obviously, fucking, the netcode has to just be there, and yeah. But then, okay, let's get back to Smash. So all this stuff, right? Very irritating. You have to think, blah, competitiveness and balance and all this stuff, probably not really a priority for the team, right? But there's just so much obvious shit that is so grating and so... It just makes you think, what the fuck are they doing? What are they thinking? Why is this a thing? I get if there's 80 characters, yes, like, stuff will slip through the cracks, but... I think about stuff like Wolf, right? Wolf, he has a side B where he sort of dashes to the side, and then hits a guy, right? And you can, like, sweet spot it. There's, like, a perfect angle to hit people from. And it does the most amount of damage, and it feels pretty sick when you nail it. But usually, if you don't kill the guy with the attack, what will happen is that they will recover fast enough to punish you. You can nail... I made a fucking tweet about this, like a day ago or so. You can nail the attack dead on. You can nail it dead fucking on. You can do it perfectly. And still, the guy will punish you. You will recover so slowly that they punish you. Or that they can punish you, I should say. And, like, what the fuck? That should not happen under any fucking circumstance whatsoever, you know? That should not happen. That I hit someone and they recover before I can block, you know? That makes no fucking sense. Like, no fighting game ever should work like that. And you just have so much shit in the game that feels inconsistent like that. And it feels like, see, this should be, like, the numbers should be done in such a way where that's baked into the attack, kind of, you know? Like, there should be some kind of fucking line of code saying, okay, if you hit the guy, if you hit the sweet spot, blah, this is how long the recovery should last, or this is how long they should be in hit stun. So that you still have time to block, right? No matter what. And for some reason, it's not like that, you know? I don't know if that's how it works. I'm a fucking stupid idiot. I don't know fighting games. I don't, I'm not much of a programmer. But yeah, I don't know. What's the other thing? Oh, yeah. Oh, I fucking hate when people... like, just throw shit out, will hit you with the stupidest fucking attacks while you're blocking, and they can just keep doing it. They can just get away with the stupidest attacks, because all of them are safe, all of them recover very quickly. What was my whole point? Yeah, I think I said one time that, L canceling in Smash Melee and Smash 64 was a better system, because you actually had to earn the fast recovery, right? I still kind of feel that way. Some people explain to me that, well, you can't really, in competitive play, you're gonna have to assume that, when you're on the receiving end of those attacks, you're gonna have to assume that they will L cancel either way, right? So your reaction will kind of be the same no matter what. I actually understand that point, and some people just generally don't like that kind of skill check. So I guess, yeah. I guess my logic was like, oh, people are fine with Korean backdashing in Tekken, right? Which is, like, objectively better than the normal backdash, right? As far as I understand. It's just objectively better than the normal backdash. So once you learn how to do it, there's no reason to do the normal backdash, right? So from that perspective, like, if people don't like skill checks like that, why should that be a thing? You know, why shouldn't the Korean backdash just be the default? Because actually, maybe we do like those skill checks, you know? Maybe those are not such a bad idea sometimes. And yeah, L canceling feels like one of those instances to me where it just makes the game feel a little bit more fair, you know. IMO, don't at me. Yeah, there are a lot of things about the game that are straight up just better than Smash Ultimate, Smash Wii U, yeah. Just a lot of tweaks that, to me, make it a better fighting game. For example, the rolling, right, that you have more recovery on the roll, if you do it consecutively, just makes it harder to spam that, which I think is good, because that was that was the most obnoxious thing in Smash Wii U, coupled with the air dodge, right, that just had no consequence whatsoever. You could just spam it and it was fine, and it was very stupid. It made it so that there was just no point going in for punishes in Smash Wii U. You know, there was no point going off stage because they could just air dodge, whereas now you only have one air dodge per jump, or like, well, before you land, I should say, yeah. You only have one air dodge before you land. And it is directional. It's not as punishing as it is in Melee. But you do lose momentum when you do it in a neutral position, and you have to be careful with how you use it, yeah. And I think that's smart, that you have to you can't just autopilot your defense. You have to think about it a little more, and that makes the game, in turn, a little bit more aggressive. But then, obviously... So, okay, here's the thing I want to talk about also, I think. Like, people will do this thing, right? Imagine there's a guy on Twitter, and he's like... He recorded a clip of himself fighting, like, a young Link, or a Samus, or something like that, where... The young Link, or whatever, will just run away, camp, zone, do all their ranged attacks, just be really shitty and annoying and stupid. Like, the guy will post that clip complaining about the young Link on Twitter, and then everyone else will call him a baby, because apparently, you're just supposed to put up with that when people play like that. Except, is that fun? Is that fun to play like that? Is it fun to run after a fucking young Link and just wait a billion hours for your chance to, like, get something in? Is that fun? No. Like, I get that it's just a game, dude. They're just trying to win, blah blah blah. Like, but the fact that the game encourages those kinds of strategies, like, it's not even challenging, you know? It's just frustrating. It just draws out the fucking length of every encounter. I just hate it. And, like, I've had matches like that so many fucking times, and obviously, you know, this can happen in fucking Melee as well, right, to some extent. I'm not saying any of the Smash games are perfect, especially competitively, but I don't know, it just, as the scope of these games grows larger and larger, more and more stuff just kind of slips through the cracks. It does not feel like that kind of scenario was a consideration, you know? Like, a 1v1 situation where one guy just keeps running away and zoning, and, well, it's not zoning, it's just being an asshole. Yeah, that's not, honestly, it's not zoning. Zoning is something else. Yeah. Like, in any fucking serious fighting, and I'm sorry for using that terminology, but, like, in any fucking serious fighting game, this kind of stuff just wouldn't happen, right? And people would look down on this kind of stuff. Whereas in Smash, it's kind of accepted for some reason. I don't get it. Like, yeah, honestly, no, if you do that, if you are the young Link running away, spamming your projectiles, you're a bitch. You're playing like a bitch. I'm sorry. I hope you all regret voting Smash Ultimate now on my Twitter poll. I hope you're all regretting it. Because I'm regretting this as well. Yeah. Like, there's just so much gimmicky, dumb shit. Like, fucking Nest players throwing out their stupid PA fire. And fucking... the fucking down B for Zero Samus. It's so fucking stupid. I wish I had more intelligent stuff to say, you know? I'm not... Yeah, and then there's shit like the shield's not working properly sometimes. Like, the shield... You can just poke people while they're shielding, and even though they should be fine, you can still hit them. And it's really stupid and inconsistent. They still... I think they actually did fix some of that with the last patch, yeah. So that's neat. But, see, then, yeah, Leffen has made a lot of good... Leffen, the fucking melee player, has made a lot of great arguments. IMO. Hang on, I'll cut some stuff from this audio. Some silence is what I meant to say before I cut myself off. Yeah, there's a lot of silence in this recording. I'm sorry. Well, not anymore because I just cut it. Yeah, he has made a lot of great points about just how a huge fucking ass roster is competitively actually kind of a bad thing. Like, this idea that, I think what he said was like, the common criticism of the common defense, I guess, for Smash Ultimate, for example, against Melee, is that, oh, only so many characters in Melee are even viable. There's more top tiers and high tiers in Smash Ultimate, and there's more variety in the game. I forget Leffen's exact argument about that, but it was pretty convincing. I'm sure it was very good. You should listen to that. It's fine that I don't remember. You know? It doesn't fucking matter. It was something like... Yeah, I don't know. Actually, I don't know. I forget what it was. I need to look that up again. But see, it wouldn't be a Wonder Magenta Patreon video if it wasn't a fucking complete mess. See, I can't believe... See, I feel like I've only scratched the surface of my grievances with this game. And it's already been, like, 40 minutes. What the fuck? Yeah, I'm glad that Wolf looks as cool as he does. And he's just also pretty good in the game, I think. Which is fun. Where's Wonder Red? Where's Travis? You know? Where's Ryu Hayabusa? Maybe they'll... Yeah, if they add Ryu Hayabusa... I have to say Ryu Hayabusa because I forget that I need to specify the last name because we already have a Ryu. But yeah, maybe they'll... If they do him, maybe they'll just call him Hayabusa. Wouldn't that be fucking dope? Yeah. I'll leave you with that, I guess. That's the thing. I was gonna say play Melee. Honestly, if Melee was on the Switch with rollback netcode, I would never fucking touch Ultimate again. Honestly. Except for whenever they, like, release DLC, I guess, yeah. But honestly, they should just, if Nintendo were fucking woke, they would just get a company like Iron Galaxy or what's Frank Cifaldi's company? Digital Eclipse? Yeah. They would get someone like that to just port the game to the Switch, like they did with Marvel 2 and Darkstalkers and all those games, Street Fighter 3, and then make it rollback netcode. Fuck, that would be so good. That would be so fucking good. So many people would be all about that, and I don't think it would cannibalize Smash Ultimate at all, you know? Ugh. And I mean, I feel bad hating on Smash Ultimate when Sakurai is so public about fucking, how he doesn't have a life, basically. And how much he's fucking killing himself to make these games. Obviously, I respect him a lot as a developer. He's like one of my favorite developers. I appreciate all his work and all the stuff. Kid Icarus Uprising 2, when, please. But Smash Ultimate's still, like, it's such a frustrating ass game. It feels like it just could be, like, it's so, I want to say, quote-unquote, good, but it could be perfect, if they just, with just a little bit more, or not even a little bit more, but, like, just pay attention to these small things, then it'll just maintain my sanity that much more. Yeah. Okay, goodbye.